Here we go again. Hello, everyone. We would like to welcome you once again to the Laurel Highlands Football Sports Night on the Atlantic Broadband Cable in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors. We present the South Union Township Sports Network tonight via tape delay from the home of the Laurel Highlands High School football team here at Mustang Field. It's the Laurel Highlands Mustangs taking on the West Mifflin Titans in a huge Big Ten WPIAL AAA football game. Hello, everyone. This is Gary Frankhouser along with Rick Frank and Jerry Dupay. We welcome you aboard for this huge game at Mustang Field, brought to you as a joint cooperative venture by South Union Township Sports Network, Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with J.R. Wheeler and Gary Smith. Once again, this is Gary Frankhouser, Rick Frank, and Jerry Dupay. We'll be back with the starting lineups right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Here are your starters for the West Mifflin area high school Titans coming into tonight's game, looking to try to knock off the Mustangs, who are coming into tonight's game 3-1. The offensive starters: number 1, Carlin Garner, a quarterback. He's a senior, 6'2", 175 pounds. Number 2, Dorian Foreman at slot. He's also a senior, 5'8", 185 pounds. Number 3, Dorian Johnson at wide receiver, a junior, 5'8", 146 pounds. At fullback, number 6, Maurice Johnson, a junior, 5'11", 215 pounds. And at tailback, number 7, Russell Tyree, also a junior, 5'8", 190 pounds. Across that line at tight end, number 44, Michael Congdon, a junior, 5'11", 175 pounder. The center, number 75, Ryan Dwyer. He's just a sophomore, 5'8", 210 pounds. At left guard, number 52, Dylan Boytis. Number 11, he's a junior, 6 foot, 235 pounder. At right tackle, number 51, Gerald Brown. He's a sophomore, 6 foot, 245 pounder. At left tackle, Tyron Ogletree, a sophomore, 6 foot, 240 pounder. And at left guard, number 59, Darwin Spencer, a sophomore, 6'2", 265 pounds. nickname for the West Mifflin area Titans. And they will be wearing the blue jerseys with the gold pants. And we're going to be back with the starters for Laurel Highlands right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Central Cab Coach USA has been providing the highest quality motor coach charter and tour service to our community for over 39 years. Under the leadership of Dave Mansberry, President and General Manager, our experienced and professional drivers log over 3 million miles per year in our fleet of 57 modern motor coaches. Each coach offers plush interior with reclining seats, DVD players, and are all air-conditioned and restroom equipped. Central Cab is proud of their excellent safety record and has been awarded the highest rating from the United States military and federal Department of Transportation. Central Cab Company is the exclusive transportation provider for the athletic programs at West Virginia University, W&J College, Waynesburg University, and Marshall University, as well as the Washington Wild Things. Central Cab Tours can also plan your vacation. Call today to receive a copy of our tour brochure. With 53 tours ranging from day trips to Pittsburgh to a 9-day cross-country excursion, you are sure to find the perfect getaway. Don't forget to race to the back of our tour brochure for a look at the exciting NASCAR tours we offer. Central Cab Tours can also customize a group tour package for your organization or help with your fundraising goals. Call our staff to learn more. Remember, Central Cab Company will focus on the details so you can focus on the fun.
You don't need any help with our names or anything?
Here we go with the offensive starters for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. At quarterback, number 11, Jimmy Pierce. At the running back, number 10, Christian Jones, and also number 9, Jarvis Cruz. At the wings, and you're going to see those wings coming in and out all night long, number 21, Lucas Boyle, number 33, Hunter Sloboda, and number 3, Jacob Swartz. Wide receiver, Chad Livingston, and also at wide receiver and at the wing, Ian Edenfield. Across that front line, number 76, left tackle Max Suchovich. Number 77, left guard Brandon Chury. Number 65, center Dylan Groh. Number 71, right guard Pat McCabe, and number 75, right tackle Logan Miller. Coming in for McCabe, he's injured tonight, will be Hunter Scott, so nice to have him back in the lineup for the Mustangs. Across the defensive side, much of the same characters. Jake Swartz at defensive tackle, Cody Christopher at tackle, Keyshawn Ramsey, Chad Petrus, Brandon Eisler, Nick Campbell, Ian Edenfield, Lucas Boyle, Hunter Sloboda, Ryan Fike will also see some action. Jacob Dukeman, Hunter Scott will also be in there. You also see Jimmy Pierce come in on defense also. So the Mustangs looking to add on to a 3-1 record. And we're going to be back with all of the action. Big excitement here at Mustang Field.
Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by State Representative Tim Mahoney of the 51st Legislative District. With offices in Uniontown and Chalk Hill, Representative Mahoney is dedicated to providing the best leadership and quality representation to his constituents. He can be reached at 66A Lebanon Avenue in Uniontown, 724-438-6100, and in Chalk Hill at 2925 National Pike, 724-437-2521. Good luck to all of the area teams from State Representative Tim Mahoney of the 51st Legislative District.
Good luck to the Mustangs from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Robert Schiffbar.
back here at Mustang Field and ready for action. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs hosting the West Mifflin Titans in a huge Big Ten matchup. The Mustangs coming in 4-1. And the West Mifflin Titans 3-2. Across the way, captains for West Mifflin: number 1, Carlin Garner; number 6, Maurice Johnson; number 7, Russell Tyree; and number 52, Dylan Boytoss. For the Mustangs, number 25, Chad Livingston; number 65, Dylan Groh; number 11, Jimmy Pierce; and number 33, Hunter Sloboda. Just about ready to head out to midfield for that coin toss. Got to believe if the Mustangs win the toss, they'll take that kickoff and try to put that potent offense on the field early. We had a huge downpour at about 5:30, but since then things have really cleared up, and I was down on the field before the game. The field is in great condition. It drained extremely well, and there shouldn't be any problems with the early rainstorm here at Mustang Field. Officials giving the directions to both teams there at midfield.
Wind will be a factor, Gary. It's blowing at about 15 miles an hour out of the north.
And it looks like the Mustangs have won the toss, and they have elected to receive. And the kick will be with the wind by West Mifflin for the first quarter. Going right to left on your TV screen, the Mustangs will be traveling left to right in their home white uniforms and white helmets. West Mifflin blue jerseys, gold pants, and the gold helmets. Huge game in the middle of the season here for the Mustangs, Rick, trying to keep that momentum going, coming off that huge victory against York, putting 70 points up on the board. But it's going to be a different kind of animal to beat here tonight.
Yeah, West Mifflin's their second big contest of the season. With the rest of the meat of the Big Ten coming up here in the next couple weeks.
Teeing it up for West Mifflin will be number 27, Tyler Beck. He'll be doing all the kicking. And now we got someone else coming up to do the kicking. Is that 27? It is, 27, Tyler Beck.
For West Mifflin will be number 27, Tyler Beck.
Deep for the Mustangs, you have Livingston and Boyle, the usual characters back there waiting for the opening kick. And here's the run-up. With the win, it's a short kick taken at the 20 by Boyle. Out to the 25-30, has a little bit of room, breaks through, and now drags tacklers over the 40-yard line to the 42-yard line. After contact, Boyle just churning his feet and even pulling defenders backwards past the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at the 43-yard line.
If you're a kicker for the opposite team, Gary, there's no good option to kick it to. Both Livingston and Boyle are dangerous.
Twin receivers to the right for the Mustangs. Double wing, familiar double wing. Up the middle, Jones is hit right at the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a yard. So Christian Jones, that's Cruz in there early for the Mustangs. Jarvis Cruz gets the start for the Mustangs, and we thought there was going to be some sharing of responsibility at that fullback position. Christian Jones had a little bit of a nick in the York game, so we were told by the coach that he will be in there, though. Now 2nd and 12. Here's Pierce, and he's going to be hit in the backfield, so the Mustangs are in reverse on their first 2 plays. Pierce faking the handoff inside, and great penetration there by the West Mifflin Titans.
Well, you got to think this far into the season, Gary, they have a lot of film to look at, and they weren't fooled by either one of those. They weren't fooled by either one of those plays.
Jason Macklin and Maurice Johnson in there for the Titans. Big play early for the Mustangs. 3rd down and 15. Back goes Pierce. Out into the flat has Boyle, but he cannot pull it in. So Lucas Boyle just a little bit high. Would have been tough to pick up the first down out there with a short flat pattern, but the Mustangs go 3 and out on their first possession.
They only rushed 3, Gary. They dropped 8 back. And even on the play before, I have to say Jimmy Pierce did a good job of holding on to that ball. The way they gang tackled him, they could have ripped it out.
Here's a snap. Now a rugby kick by Pierce. It's going to take a Mustang bounce down to about the 30-yard line. Picked up there. Not a smart move by the West Mifflin return man.
Russell Tyree took a big gamble.
That ball was dead. It was not going any further. And I think that was Dorian Johnson, number 3. Stopped immediately there by the Mustangs. Back at the 30-yard line. Make it to 29. Underway, this will be the first possession of the night for West Mifflin.
Well, about 80% of their plays are running plays, Gary. They do pass a little bit, but they only have about 190 yards on the season.
Carlin Garner under center for West Mifflin. Hands it to the deep back up the middle. Mustangs are there in force. On the carry, number 7, Russell Tyree. Tackled by Eisler. As well as number 5, Dakota Makita in there for the Mustangs at linebacker. Ramsey at middle guard. Got Campbell out at outside right linebacker. Eisler in the middle. Out here on the right corner, number 24 is Taya Mickens. Some new characters on defense. Here's a power sweep. Good penetration by the Mustangs. Again, nice play that time by number 84, Nick Campbell. Took the outside away from Tyree and made him cut it back up where all of the Mustangs were there to help out.
Well, as long as they can stay in their lane and force, like we talked about, they're tackling better. If they can just contain that edge. I mean, Campbell did a good job of that.
3rd down and 6 for West Mifflin. Ball at the 33-yard line. 9:22 to go here in the first. No score. Mustangs 3 and out on their first possession. West Mifflin with their first. Here's the draw up the middle. Ball's on the ground. Do the Mustangs have it? I think they do. The draw was to Tyree. Recovered there by number 3, Swartz, for Laurel Highlands at the bottom of that pile. Jacob Swartz picks up the fumble.
There was never a good exchange there from Garner to Tyree.
Almost looked like a Statue of Liberty where he wrapped it around and tried to stick it in from behind and just put it on the turf. Now the Mustangs, Pierce is going to try to go deep, has a man, and it's knocked down. Wow, had the man open Edenfield on the stop and go and just could not get it up in the air. Edenfield had his man beat down the left side, and that would have been a quick hit touchdown for the Mustangs, but good defense by West Mifflin to knock that down.
Edenfield, that was a great play. Don't be surprised if they go back to that.
Up the middle now, Pierce, and the Mustangs put it on the turf. And now give it right back to West Mifflin on the pitch out.
Maurice Johnson on that fumble recovery.
Pierce was hit quickly, and he tried to pitch it to, I believe that was Sloboda, who could not pick it up. And that just went off his shoulder pads right into the defender for West Mifflin. Easy come, easy go for the Mustangs. Waste great field position at the 9-minute mark of the first quarter.
That ball bounced right up into his hands. And one hop, beautiful, you couldn't have bounced it any easier.
Garner under center, hands it deep to Tyree. Now a good gainer up the middle. He's going to get about 14 yards on that carry, give him 13. Russell Tyree, 4-13, and a first down for West Mifflin. So just when you thought the Mustangs had the momentum, they hand it right back, and that's something that they certainly cannot do in the second half of the season, facing the meat of the Big Ten schedule.
Yeah, I don't know how many times the Titans have fumbled, but I don't know that you're going to get that too many times. You have to capitalize on every one of those.
You're exactly right. To the short side, Dorian Johnson. Here's a quick pitch out to right. Now we have a flag. What do we got? Referee for the night, Michael Marchizak. It's a dead ball offside on the Mustangs, just what we talked about in the opening of tonight's game, Rick. And that must have been a lineup offside because we did not see anybody jump. So the Mustangs, again, give an easy 5 to the offense.
You know, that's a little surprising that it happens at all, because you can look at the referee, usually the side judge, and he'll tell you if you're
exactly right.
There's really no reason for it anyway, but especially when you have somebody that can give you a little guidance there.
Michael Marchizak, the referee, Brandon Fox, Michael Varsalo, Steve Vack, Ed Marco, and Alex Rowan. Here's Tyree again trying to find his way through. And then
it's Marquise.
That's Maurice Johnson, the fullback, had that one. Sorry about that. Up the middle, he gained about 1, so it's going to be 2nd down and 4. Gain of a yard, 2nd down and 4. Good stout defense in the middle that time by the Mustangs. Now split to the short side. Inside handoff, and the Mustangs are there again. That's Eisler as well as number
Dakota Makita.
5, Dakota Makita.
Wrapped him up
for a 2-yard loss. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
Those are the kind of plays that can give Laurel Highlands some momentum. It's a big 3rd down for West Mifflin here.
In Mustang territory at the 37-yard line. Here comes quarterback Garner. He gets the corner, but a nice pickup there by number 24 for the Mustangs, Taya Mickens. That'll keep him, I think, just a little bit short. It's going to depend on the mark. And they're going to say 1st down.
No, he got it by a yard.
Down to a 31-yard line, just at the sticks, picks up the 1st down. Big 1st down inside Mustang territory at the 31-yard line. Good wrap up and tackle, but not till he had gained the necessary 6 yards for the 1st down.
The Titans have a pretty balanced running game between the quarterback, the fullback, and the halfback.
They all have really good speed. And now up the middle, Tyree tries to bounce it outside, and the Mustangs gang tackling there. Hit there by number 45, Petrus, as well as 84, Campbell. 2, Edenfield. 3, Swartz. Number 45, Petrus, at the point of attack. Got things stopped for a short 1-yard gain. Coming in with the play, number 2, Dorian Foreman, the slot receiver. 2nd and 8. Twin receivers now to the short side. And here is Garner. He cuts it back up, and that's what the Mustangs have to stop. And he spins out of the tackle and takes it in for the West Mifflin touchdown. Had him at about the 25-yard line. Would have been a short gain. He just spun around and pulled himself away from the tackler for the Mustangs. You got to get him on the ground. Can't just tackle him with your arms. We're welcoming the listeners of WMBS as the West Mifflin Titans have just taken a 6-0 lead and looking for the extra point on a 30-yard run by quarterback Carlin Garner. On for the kick for West Mifflin is Tyler Beck. With 5:40 to go, the kick is up, and it is good. Line drive through the uprights with 5:40 to go here in the first. West Mifflin strikes first. It's 7-0 over the Mustangs. We'll be back on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, is proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network. They have been serving the area with quality work and integrity for more than 40 years, and they would like to again thank their past customers and look forward to serving new customers as well. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, works with all insurance companies and provides assistance with car rental arrangements that coordinate with the auto repair work. The rental company will meet with you at our facility to accommodate your rental needs. As a member of the DuPont Assurance of Quality program, our refinishes are guaranteed and all repairs have a lifetime warranty as long as the customer owns the vehicle. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, clearly recognizes and understands the current and ever-changing atmosphere that exists in today's collision repair and insurance industries. So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351. We care about the environment. We've always been eco-friendly facility, and we are currently going through the process of being recognized by the U.S. EPA's Design for the Environment program.
For all of your auto body needs, come to Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, because there is a difference.
So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351.
West Mifflin coming out for the kickoff, taking advantage of a spinning run there by Carlin Garner, just twisting his way out of the Mustang tacklers, taking it in for the 30-yard touchdown run.
Well, they had 3 or 4 chances to get him down there, Gary, and those are mistakes they're just not going to let you make.
Absolutely. These are not rookie running backs.
You know what? The blocking up front was really good.
Here's a kick, a short kick this time. Is going to be taken by Boyle at about the 21-yard line. Up the middle, has room, breaks it loose again, out past the 50, 45, still on his feet, just short of the 50-yard line to a 47-yard line. Lucas Boyle just had one more tackle to break, and he might have been gone. Mustangs' best offensive plays so far have been the kick returns, as they quickly come out to the line and try to pick up the pace here against this West Mifflin Titan defense, now trailing 7-0.
That's one of their strengths. Again, I wouldn't be surprised to see the stop and go on the outside.
Here's Pierce. He's going to hand off inside and nowhere to go this time for Cruz. Again, hit in the backfield for a 1-yard loss. So far the Titans have the triple option scouted out pretty well with penetration. The Mustang offensive line needs to hang on to those blocks just a little bit longer. Back goes Pierce, looking. Now he's got trouble. He's going to roll around the right side and take it down. Up the field to about the 40-yard line, inside West Mifflin territory for the Mustang first down. It's going to be close. They're going to give him the first down at the 43-yard line. Right at the marker, Rick. He knew where he was on the field. Good awareness there by Pierce.
He was looking for Livingston on the right side, but he got jammed up. Number 4, Marlin.
Up the middle again. This is Pierce this time as he keeps it, spins away from tacklers. Looks familiar than Carlin Garner for the West Mifflin Titans as he takes it inside the 30 for another Mustang first down.
Quick 13 yards there.
Down to the 27-yard line. So Pierce breaks one loose. If he gets things going, he's going to be a weapon to reckon with for the Mustangs. Here's Pierce again, this time flips it out to Boyle. Boyle gets a block, now gets it down to the 25-yard line. Pretty good block out there by Sloboda. Pickup of about 5, so a win on first down for the Mustangs.
Well, Jimmy Pierce is obviously reading something different here because they're able to move the ball here.
Down to the 25-yard line, 2nd and 5. Now he pulls the West Mifflin off. Let's see if we can get a call going the other way, Rick. What do we have?
Jimmy has been good with that hard count, pulling various teams off.
Dead ball. Are going to call it against the Mustangs. Wow. Would have been nice for the Mustangs to take advantage of one of those offside penalties, but it's not to be as they now face a 2nd down and 10. Mustang penalties have been a problem here already in the first quarter with 4:02 to go. West Mifflin 7, Mustang 0 at the 30-yard line of West Mifflin. Here's Pierce up the middle to Cruz, now carrying tacklers inside the 30 to the 20, still on his feet. Trying to bring him down there was Jason Macklin for West Mifflin, down to the 19. That's a first down.
That's a big first down after that penalty. You just have to go forward. They can't go reverse.
So Pierce now getting the call from the sideline.
Livingston wide right.
Cruz in the backfield, sends Sloboda in motion. Now Pierce looking deep, looking up the middle now. He's going to pull it down again, has room around the right side, gets a block inside the 5 to the pylon. He's out of bounds at about the 1-yard line.
What a block by Lucas Boyle.
Kemp come back and just peeled somebody for West Mifflin, getting Pierce all the way down to the 1-yard line. That's a 18-yard run by Pierce down to the 1. Mustangs now threatening. It's going to be up the middle to Cruz, and no, it's going to be pitch out to Boyle. So another great ball handling display by Jimmy Pierce as everybody went for Cruz up the middle. He pitches it out to Lucas Boyle for the Mustang touchdown from 1 yard out. On for the kick will be Litza to try to tie things up at the 3:13 mark of the first. Kick, it's up and good. So with 3:13 to go now in the first, it's Laurel Highlands 7, West Mifflin 7, back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network. The Uniontown Chiropractic Center is proud to help sponsor the Laurel Highlands athletic teams and its staff. The center is celebrating its 30th year anniversary under the direction of Dr. Garrett Breakiron. The staff is comprised of Dr. Kurt Sturdivant, Dr. Gregory Hogan, and 7 chiropractic assistants. The Uniontown Chiropractic Center offers in-house x-ray, multiple therapy procedures, and massage, as well as a 4,000 square foot exercise rehabilitation area. The center not only treats spinal conditions, but performs therapy and exercise rehabilitation for post-surgical hip, knee, and shoulder conditions. Appointments can be made by calling 724-437-1910, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. and Saturday 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Dr. Breakiron and his staff would like to recognize the outstanding work that John Kazarik has provided for the past 25 years as the voice of the Mustangs.
Smith, Lewis, and Chess, financial advisors of Uniontown, would like to wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs football team and their coaches to have a successful season this year. Go Mustangs!
Kicking off for Laurel Highlands, Cameron Leitza. Deep for West Mifflin. Number 4, Jason Macklin. And that'll be on the ground and picked up across the way by the West Mifflin return man, but hit at the 25, but again squirting free out to the 36-yard line. Returned by number 22, Amer Foy.
It's still pretty decent kick coverage there, Gary.
They had him back at about the 25, but he squirted through out to the 36-yard line. So the Mustangs needing to shore things up here to get a 3-and-out against West Mifflin. Mustangs answer after the West Mifflin touchdown to tie things up here with 3:06 to go in the first. Garner under center, has the eye backfield, hands it to Tyree, hit in the backfield that time by Edenfield. And that's the way to grab on and hold on for the tackle.
I'm sorry, Cody Christopher on that tackle too.
You need all the help you can get once that first contact is made. These strong and fast running backs that West Mifflin possesses.
No question, they got some wheels.
Absolutely.
West Mifflin seems to be going up the middle a fair amount, Kerry.
2nd down and 10. Trying to set things up for that outside sweep. And here comes the option. Tyree has some room on the outside, coming up and trying to make the tackle, and now corralled at about the 40-yard line by number 44, Nick Campbell. 3rd down and 6. Gain of 4 on that play. Another big play on defense for the Mustangs.
Big defensive stand here. If they can hold him here, that would give him decent field position.
Substitutions coming in for West Mifflin. Dorian Foreman, number 2. Number 44 is Michael Congdon, tight end. Under center is Garner. High backfield. He'll go straight back, tries to get the quick pass deep, and he has a man open, but just overthrows. Coming up to defend was Sloboda, and he allowed Foreman to get behind him, but the pass by Garner a little too deep, and that'll bring up 4th down.
He released that ball. That was a 3-step drop, and he chucked it. The ball was he's going downwind with that, Gary. That ball may have carried a little bit more than he thought it would.
I think you're right, but Sloboda came up and kind of looked for the out pattern, and Foreman did run by him, so have to be a little careful with that here as we look toward the remainder of this game. Punter on is Brody Belmonte. Mustangs try for the block, and it's going to be an end-over-end fair catch called for by number 2, Edenfield. And he makes a very secure catch at about the 33-yard line. Mustangs will take over 1st and 10 with 1:30 to go here in the first.
That was a big third down stand there.
Kind of
I have to say, well, I guess they didn't want to give the Mustangs a good field position, but I'm surprised they went to the air on that.
Yeah, that's very uncharacteristic for the West Mifflin Titans. Now 6 men up on the line for West Mifflin, looking for that up the middle run. And here breaking forward is Jones, and he just ankle tackled at about the 42-yard line by number 13, Brody Belmonte for West Mifflin. But that's the first carry for Jones, and he looked like he's healthy, Rick.
He did, and that blocking up front with the 6 guys on the line, that was excellent blocking to open up that hole, because he wasn't tackled till the second layer.
11-yard gain, 1st down for the Mustangs. Now up the middle again is Jones, and he is drugged down, but after a 5-yard pickup there by number 51 for West Mifflin, Gerald Brown. But give Jones another nice gain on 1st down. 2nd and 5.
5-6 yards of carry sets up that.
He'll take that every
pass.
time.
Sets up that pass nicely.
In motion is Boyle. Misses Pierce, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and gets close to a 1st down. I think he's going to be a little bit short Tackle.
Number 51, once again,
Gerald Brown again on the tackle for West Mifflin as the first quarter winds down with 24 seconds to go. Quick moving first quarter with a lot of running plays in this quarter.
Number 59, Darwin Spencer, thought he had Jimmy Pierce 3 yards deep, but then he looked up and his arms were empty.
Up the middle now is Jones. He's going to have the first down. So good call there. Pick up the first down on third down in West Mifflin territory down to the 44-yard line. That's going to end the first quarter. No, 7 seconds ago. Now they're going to wind it. And that's going to end the first quarter with our score, Laurel Highlands 7, West Mifflin 7. Back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
We're back now and ready for second quarter action. The Mustangs in West Mifflin territory at the 44-yard line with a 1st and 10.
They're on a roll.
Jimmy Pierce in the pistol. Has Jones behind him. Now looking deep real early. Has a man open. It's Livingston, and he pulls it in. Did he hold on? Yes, he did. Pierce to Livingston down to the 11-yard line. Circus catch by Chad Livingston. What we've come to expect here at Rick.
Great fingertip catch. Great concentration. He had that man right on him.
Pass from the 44-yard line down to the 11. Now Pierce looking again, rolling left, has a man open in the corner. Does he catch it? No, out of bounds. He caught it but could not keep his feet in to Lucas Boyle with 11:38 to go here in the second. The Mustangs have answered the first touchdown by West Mifflin and threatening again at the 11-yard line. Mustangs scored on a 1-yard run by Lucas Boyle after most of the work was done by Jimmy Pierce on 3 long runs. Took it down to the 1-yard line.
Gary, get it away from you. Good.
It's 2nd down and 10. The Mustangs at the 11-yard line. Jimmy Pierce just missing Lucas Boyle in the left side of the end zone. Could not hold his feet in as he pulled it in. And here's Pierce now, and he hands it up the middle, but nowhere to go this time for, I believe that was, it is, Christian Jones. It's going to be a 3rd down and 10 with our score, Laurel Highlands 7, West Mifflin 7. A 1-yard run by Lucas Boyle after an 18-yard scramble by Jimmy Pierce put them in position for their first score to tie it up. So it's 11:14 to go. Let's wait for this play. 3rd down and 10 at the 11. Pierce fakes, now rolls left, gets it out here in the flat to Boyle, has some room, tightens the beat, gets it down to a 7, pushes him out of bounds at close to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 4th down. We'll keep you posted here on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network as Laurel Highlands threatens to take the lead.
Warren Jones thought he had Boyle wrapped up, and Boyle spun right out of that.
Now on for the field goal attempt is Litza from about the 13-yard line, making a 23-yard attempt. It's up and looks good, is good. Cameron Litza puts the Mustangs ahead 10-7 with 10:57 to go here in the second. Mustangs now 10, West Mifflin 7 here on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network.
Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustang football team from the Laurel Highlands Football Boosters.
Here we go, Mustangs, here we go. 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 Who are you rooting for?
Back for the kickoff, Cameron Lietza, after the successful 23-yard field goal to post the Mustangs out to a 10-7 lead, will run up for the kick now with the wind. Kick it down to about the 13-yard line. Taken there by number 22, and he has room. There's a flag on the play. One man to beat for West Mifflin, and that's Lietza. Can he get him? Remember, there's a flag all the way back here at the 32-yard line as Amber Foy takes it in for the West Mifflin touchdown. There's a penalty flag back at the 37-yard line, and I believe that's going to be called back.
The Mustangs are jogging back.
They're going to be 10 yards back from the 37, so instead of a return for a touchdown, it's going to be 1st and 10 for West Mifflin at about the 27-yard line.
As we join the WMAS listeners again.
The Mustangs dodge a bullet on the return by Foy for West Mifflin. Called back on a holding penalty with 10:43 to go here in the second.
Lietza tried to cut him off, but he just didn't have enough room. But that's not the guy that you want making the play.
Absolutely not. 1st and 10 for West Mifflin at the 27-yard line. Mustangs now leading 10-7. Lietza's 23-yard field goal, the difference at this point.
Nice 23-yarder from the left hash.
Coming up under center, Carlin Garner, speedster quarterback for West Mifflin. Handoff up the middle, this time to the fullback, and the Mustangs are all over that for no gain. That's fullback Maurice Johnson on the carry. At the bottom of the pile there is Big Ramsey, Carlin Ramsey.
The first couple of possessions, West Mifflin had the momentum, and it seems like since the middle of the first quarter, Gary, it's definitely swung to the Mustangs.
Absolutely, 2nd down and 8. Ramsey's a big boy in the middle there. Trying to move him out of there is a huge task for anybody. He's a junior, 5'10", 275 pounds. Up under center again is Garner. He fakes the handoff. Now trying to look deep on the post. Has a man deep. Sloboda arm battling with the receiver, and it's overthrown and out of the reach of number 2, Dorian Foreman. Garner whipped that ball a good 40 yards down the field, but just a little long for Foreman.
That was great coverage by Sloboda.
He was coast to coast with Foreman. 9:54 to go here in the second.
Great coverage without a penalty, and there was more pushing by the receiver from West Mifflin. Sloboda kept his hands in.
Garner now 3rd and 9. He's going to go straight back looking for the screen, and it's diagnosed, but a missed tackle by the Mustangs, and he's going to have room to the 50. One man to beat. Pierce is trying to catch him. Can he get him inside the 20? And Pierce runs him down at the 13-yard line.
Save that touchdown.
Saved the touchdown at the 13. A screen pass that was diagnosed by Lucas Boyle. Had him for about a 4-yard loss, but once he was out of Boyle's grasp, he just took off down the left side. And that was a 58-yard screen pass. And Jimmy Pierce turned on the Jets to track him down at the 13-yard line. Otherwise, it would have been a West Mifflin lead. Now the Mustang defense needs to tighten inside the red zone. Garner sweep to the right. Cuts back inside. Let's see who that runner is for West Mifflin.
Tackled by Cody Christopher. Wrapped up, but
runner was number 28 that time for West Mifflin, Howard Reed, who just checked in.
Number 28, Howard Reed for...
Gain of about 2 on the play. Well, I'm sorry, about 6 on the play, down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and 4. West Mifflin can get a first down inside the 2-yard line. Garner under center with the I backfield. Straight back handoff up the middle and hit in the backfield, that time by Petrus, is Reed again. He does not get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Petrus didn't even really have to move there. The runner just ran right into him.
High power backfield for West Mifflin almost exclusively throughout the game. We're going to have a huge play here with 3rd down and 4 from about the 5.5-yard line.
West Mifflin uses the huddle almost exclusively, Gary.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the short side right. I backfield again. Cutting it up the middle is Garner. He's hit in the hole by Eisler. There's a scrum at about the 3.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be close to a first down. They're going to call it 4th down and about a half a yard at about the 3.
And that front 4 of the Mustangs really held him up. He had no chance to get that extra half yard.
4th and a half yard at the 3-yard line. Another big play for both teams here at the 7:25 mark of the second quarter, with West Mifflin trailing 7-10. Laurel Highlands trying to stop them deep in their own territory. Garner now hands it off up the middle and pushing his way into the end zone, and for the touchdown is number 7, Russell Tyree. A 3-yard power run off the right tackle. Posts West Mifflin out to a 13-10 lead. With the kick to come. Tyler Beck on for the extra point.
He was stopped initially there, Gary, and just a lot of second effort and third effort.
Tyler Beck attempting the extra point.
Garner holding for Beck. Mustangs are offside, but here's the kick, and they're going to make it a dead ball. So the Mustangs jump offside. It's a dead ball. That's going to move it half the distance. Let's see if West Mifflin changes their strategy and maybe goes for 2. They're looking to the sideline, but coach is saying, no, just kick it. So once again, the ball will be placed at about the 10-yard line for a 20-yard extra point.
It'd be too dangerous to go for that 2 right now with this tight of a game.
Good snap, kick is up, and what do we got? It's good. So with 7:08 to go here in the second, West Mifflin takes the lead at 14-10 over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. We'll be back on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Mifflin has taken the lead, 14-10. Good ball game here at the Mustang Field. Both teams showing a potent offense, and the defenses are really pretty stern also.
If you're at the
game, big plays.
If you're at the game, you're seeing a great game, and if you're not at the game, you're missing a good one.
Pretty good crowd here again at Mustang Field. Filled up late with the weather conditions improving vastly at game time. So on for the kick, Tyler Beck. He's into the win. It's going to be a low roller and picked up by the Mustangs at about the 35-yard line. I think that's Campbell. Try to pick up his number. It is. Nick Campbell has it at the 35-yard line. So a squib kick by West Mifflin, trying to keep it out of those deep receivers' hands. 2 long returns by the Mustangs have caused West Mifflin to reconsider that kick strategy. Mustangs will take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line, now trailing 14-10.
Well, they have a lot to build on from the end of the first quarter to the end of the second quarter here. They have some momentum of their own.
Now Pierce, off right tackle, fakes it inside, takes it out to the 48-yard line. A 14-yard run by Jimmy Pierce.
First down.
Jimmy Pierce has been a force in this first half. 4 long runs, most impressive one being the scramble 18-yard run down to the 1-yard line. And another long pass to Livingston up the middle, big hole, and on the outside this is Cruz. Inside West Mifflin territory to the 30, 25, taken out of bounds. Finally down at the 24-yard line by number 3, Dorian Johnson, and number 13, Brody Belanti, but Jarvis Cruz around left end. 28-yard run. Just off left tackle.
And nobody was even close to touching him for 25 of those 28 yards.
Now we have a whistle. What's the call? What do we have? A timeout call by West Mifflin. They're going to try to regroup after 2 big plays by the Mustangs. Have them set up at the 24-yard line. That'll give us a chance to step aside on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network.
Check out the concession stands this evening. All kind of good.
The Uniontown Chiropractic Center is proud to help sponsor the Laurel Highlands athletic teams and its staff. The center is celebrating its 30th year anniversary under the direction of Dr. Garrett Breakiron. The staff is comprised of Dr. Kurt Sturdivant, Dr. Gregory Hogan, and 7 chiropractic assistants. The Uniontown Chiropractic Center offers in-house x-ray, multiple therapy procedures, and massage, as well as a 4,000 square foot exercise rehabilitation area. The center not only treats spinal conditions, but performs therapy and exercise rehabilitation for post-surgical hip, knee, and shoulder conditions. Appointments can be made by calling 724-437-1400 1910. Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. and Saturday 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Dr. Breakiron and his staff would like to recognize the outstanding work that John Kazarik has provided for the past 25 years as the voice of the Mustangs.
Good luck to the Mustangs from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Robert Schiffbar.
Here we go after the timeout. Back on the South Union Township Sports Network, Mustangs set up 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Jimmy Pierce with Cruz in the backfield, pitches it out. Boyle with room, gets a block on the outside and gets around the end inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Sloboda got in the way perfectly out there, although he was knocked on his wallet. That he actually provided the interference that allowed Boyle to get around the outside, Rick.
Yeah, and our viewers are probably sick of me hearing talking about that outside block, but that was a great block. Interference is a little rub. It really wasn't just got in the way enough that he could hit
First
the corner.
and goal with the 6. Pierce hands it up the middle, and that's in for the Mustang touchdown. Is number 9, Jarvis Cruz. Mustangs strike back quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4-play drive, Rick. From the 35-yard line of Laurel Highlands, a 65-yard drive culminated in a 6-yard run by Cruz, and now I think West Mifflin's offside.
Everything that set that up was that 28-yard run, get him down. Laurel Highlands definitely has the momentum now.
So offsides, but they're going to kick it again as Litza stays on for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and kick is good. Mustangs retake the lead now, 17-14 over West Mifflin with 6:14 to go here before halftime. We'll be back on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Just sit right down and you hear a tale of a fateful call. You better pay those bills right now or you take a mighty fall. He really didn't know what to do, so he turned to those who did. Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, your bankruptcy crew, your bankruptcy crew. So no matter how deep in debt you are, if your back's against the wall, Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, just give them a call.
After the Mustang touchdown by Jarvis Cruz, teeing up again is Cameron Litza. He'll set it deep to the West Mifflin receivers, number 22, Armour Voy, who took the last one the distance, but it was called back by a holding call. Here he comes up the middle again. Arm tackles by the Mustangs. He's breaking through, but now brought down at about the 33-yard line. Tackle there by Sloboda.
Well, West Mifflin will begin 1st and 10.
Laurel Highlands now leading 17-10 after the 6-yard touchdown run by Jarvis Cruz. West Mifflin on the return out to the 33-yard line with 6:04 to go here before halftime. Garner brings him up. He's under center with that familiar I backfield. Twin receivers to the right, one to the left. Now he's looking deep, has a man wide open, but chooses to pass it underneath. past the 40-yard line. So a nice pickup by number 6. That's Maurice Johnson, the fullback, out here in the flat, but deep was wide open. Number 16, Zechariah Patterson, had nobody on him, Rick.
No, and it was a good coverage by Kobe McKnight to limit that to 8 yards.
2nd down and 2. Ball at the 42-yard line on a running clock. Well, he's out of bounds now, so they do stop the clock. Garner brings him up under center. 2nd and short. High backfield again. He looks for the option. Pitch out. It's grabbed there by Tyree. He tries to get around the left side. He does pick up the 1st down at the 46-yard line. I think that was Dorian Johnson re-looking at that play. Petrus on the tackle for Laurel Highlands, but not before West Mifflin picks up a 1st down at the 46-yard line.
West Mifflin has an average carry of about 7-8 yards, Gary, so holding them to 3 or 4. They needed to stop that for 1st down, but they're holding them pretty nicely.
2-step back, and now the loft out here to the right side. Trying, that's going to be an interference call, I believe. No, they do not call it.
Are you kidding me?
Looked like a face guard there by Cruz on the receiver, number 12, Bryant Johnson. I'm sorry, number 13, Brody Bellante. Never turned around and was right in his face.
That was surprising that he got away with that. I don't know that...
absolutely got away with that one.
As you see the receiver start to cut back or push his arms out, that's when you got to turn around.
Now 2nd and 10. Break for the Mustangs. Up the middle is Tyree. He breaks it loose. In deep in the backfield, gains about 8 yards before he's tackled there by Livingston and Eisler. I'm sorry, 24 for the Mustangs. Ty Mickens, and pickup of about 9. Give him 9 on that to the Mustang 45-yard line. Another big 3rd down play for the Mustang defense and the West Mifflin offense.
It's a great battle here.
Back and forth we go. Up the middle, he has the 1st down is Tyree, and he's deep into Mustang territory down to about the 25-yard line. Finally brought there by Livingston and Mickens. Also coming over to help out on the tackle was McKnight.
You can't let him go 10 yards or 12 yards before you even get a hand on him.
So momentum seems to just swing back and forth like a pendulum here tonight, Rick.
Well, as you can see, Gary, both teams scouted the other one very, very well.
1st and 10 for West Mifflin at the Mustang 25-yard line. No reason to keep it off the ground. Right side run around the right side and brought down after another 5-yard gain.
Ball on the ground? No.
Tackle by number 3, Swartz, as well as Livingston. Number 28 on the carry for West Mifflin, Howard Reed.
Well, Cruz really held his block there on the outside, and actually the runner didn't do a very good job of avoiding Cruz.
2nd down and 5. Clock running at 3:45 to go here in the 2nd. Double tight end formation all night for West Mifflin. Up the middle again, hit in the backfield. Huge hit that time.
Cody Christopher
just met him head to head for a huge tackle.
He gets forward progress back to the line of scrimmage, but Christopher drove him back 5 yards.
He's going to lose at least 1 on that play, maybe 2. He's 3rd down and 6.
Gary, you think he's going to feel that tomorrow?
Absolutely. Great play there by the youngster Christopher.
That'll be a soak in the hot tub.
Now West Mifflin late getting the play in.
They can't afford to turn the ball over. I don't know how good their kicker is to be able to kick a field goal, but this is probably 4-down territory for them.
No play clock. It looks like they just got it off. This is Garner, and he's going to knock it back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th down and a long 5. Give it 5.5. Let's see if they go for it or look to kick. Looked like Tyler Beck had a pretty strong leg, but again, he
doesn't kick the ball very high, Gary.
West Mifflin Titans are going to go for it at 4th and 6.
You're talking about a 37-yard field goal.
Sprinting in late for the play was Brody Belmonte, and they'll have wide to the left, number 16, Zachariah Patterson. Straight back, looking. He's going to put it in the air and can't pull it in. Lost his footing down there at about the 10-yard line was number 13, Brody Belmonte, and the Mustangs will take over on downs.
Well, he slipped out there, or he probably would have had that pass.
He was definitely in first down territory, but unable to pull it in. So the Mustang defense comes up big, holding on 4th down.
That ball
turns it over to the offense with 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Sorry about that. The ball was exactly where it should have been. The receiver
good pass,
keeps his
absolutely.
feet, that's a first down. Big momentum swing.
Let's see if Pierce get quick strike. Now he pulls the defense off, I think, this time. The Mustangs are going to get the benefit of the offside, but
let's hope.
I've been wrong before. But West Mifflin's moving back, so it is offside against West Mifflin. I got one right, Rick.
I think Lucas Boyle did a little stutter step there when he was in motion, and I think that threw off number 44 or 52. The jump came from the right side.
1st and 5 now at the 26-yard line. Up the middle, fake, and Pierce has it. Around the left side, breaks one tackle, gets a block outside, and Edenfield just could not get that last block. Belmonte on the tackle. Edenfield was trying to put a block on him. If he'd have got that last block, it would have been clear sailing for Pierce.
The nice thing about that was Jimmy Pierce got 2 levels of blocking.
1st down. Now over the middle, almost picked off. It is picked off. It is picked off right into the arms of number 3 for West Mifflin, Dorian Johnson, over the head of Lucas Boyle.
Just tipped.
Johnson was on the ground, and the ball just fell right into his belly.
He had to change direction because the ball changed direction.
Turnover by the Mustangs now gives West Mifflin a late opportunity with 1:48 to go. So a change of field position for West Mifflin, but they do get the ball back and now have it 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. This is Tyree around the left side trying to break that first wave and slips down at about the 45, gains the 46. Tackle there, Edenfield along with Petrus. Gain of about 4 on the play. Give him 3.5, 2nd and 7. Ball at the 46-yard line. Clock still running with 1:22 to go now here in the first half. He's going to try to go deep. And now being chased and brought down deep in the backfield for the huge sack. That's Ian Edenfield all over Garner.
That'd be about a 12-yard loss.
All the way back to the 34-yard line. Huge loss. You're right, Rick. 5, 10, 18-yard loss on the play. Looks like West Mifflin's going to be content to let this clock run now with the score Laurel Highlands 17, West Mifflin 14. Clock down now to 37 seconds to go, and they might try to get just one more play off. Mustangs need to keep everyone in front of them on this play with the clock now down to 25 seconds. It's going to be the quick launch deep, and it's going to be over his head, and there's the flag. Interference is the call this time as the back shoulder pass trying to hit Belmonte.
Is that a 15-yarder?
That is a 15-yard penalty, so it's not the point.
So they're still 3 yards short.
That's not going to, well, I think it's an automatic first down, though, Rick.
Is it? Yeah, I think you're right.
So at number 24, Taya Mickens, smartly did not let him make the catch because he could have been off to the races had he made the catch. And that's his third down, so it's not an automatic first down, which is really unbelievable. They just called holding on that. They did not call pass interference.
And then that turns out to be a great penalty.
Absolutely.
Great trade-off there.
Third down and 9 now with 19 seconds to go, and you can look for that same play, Mustangs. Another floater down the sideline trying to either get the penalty or a man behind the defense. You cannot allow these receivers to get by you. Safeties are 12 yards deep. Now trying to go off right side and tackled by Edenfield, pushed out of bounds is Reed. And that's going to be a stop the clock, but that's going to bring up fourth down again for West Mifflin with 13 seconds to go.
Fourth and
what does West Mifflin do here? Fourth and about a half a yard. They're going to give him the first down. Wow. I think I'd ask for a measurement on that. I don't think he made it.
I don't think he did either.
The chain across the field has a mark across the 47-yard line, and the ball is just touching the 47-yard line. So a generous first down call by the official.
I'm not trying to be a homer here, but I think that was I think he was short by a couple lengths.
So we still have 13 seconds now. West Mifflin in Laurel Highlands territory at the 47. Here's the draw play to Reed. Trying to get up the field, but he's going to be tackled by Eisler about the 32-yard line. It's close to another first down. Stop the clock with 7 seconds.
Timeout.
And West Mifflin will call timeout.
Timeout, West Mifflin.
With that timeout, we're going to be back with the final 7 seconds here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
And the Laurel Highlands High School marching band.
Smith, Lewis, and Chess, financial advisors of Uniontown, would like to wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs football team and their coaches to have a successful season this year. Go Mustangs!
We're back on the South Union Township Sports Network for the final 7.2 seconds to go here in the first half. Let's set things up. Mustangs leading 17-14 over the Titans. And this probably will be the last play of the first half. The ball's at the 37-yard line. Mustangs have 4 defensive backs across the field. West Mifflin will send 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right, and have Garner under center with Martin in the backfield. He's going to try to go deep. He sets it deep, has a man open, overthrown. No flags.
He overthrew
and
Belante.
Still 0.9 seconds to go, so they're going to get another shot.
He overthrew Belante. It was a pretty good pass, though. He had to overthrow him. There was 2 defenders back.
Good coverage there by the Mustangs. Belante tried to lay out for it, but it was too deep. So one more chance now. and we've been saying it's the last play for the last 5 plays, I think. So
that penalty back at the 40-yard line, Gary, was a killer.
0.9 seconds to go here in the first half. Mustangs leading 17-14. Last play of the first half. Garner will go back and try to whip it deep. He's under pressure. Now sets it into the end zone. Has a man down there, and it's a push-off by the defense. Intercepted by the Mustangs in the end zone by Jimmy Pierce. And that will end our first half. The Mustangs coming back to take the lead late, now leading 17-14. We're at halftime here at Mustang Field on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network.
Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, is proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network. They have been serving the area with quality work and integrity for more than 40 years, and they would like to again thank their past customers and look forward to serving new customers as well. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, works with all insurance companies and provides assistance with car rental arrangements that coordinate with the auto repair work. The rental company will meet with you at our facility to accommodate your rental needs. As a member of the DuPont Assurance of Quality program, our refinishes are guaranteed and all repairs have a lifetime warranty as long as the customer owns the vehicle. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, clearly recognizes and understands the current and ever-changing atmosphere that exists in today's collision repair and insurance industries. So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351. We care about the environment. We've always been an eco-friendly facility, and we are currently going through the process of being recognized by the U.S. EPA's Design for the Environment program.
For all of your auto body needs, come to Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, because there is a difference.
So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351.
We're back here at halftime at Mustang Field with our halftime score, Laurel Highlands 17, West Mifflin 14. Enjoying the West Mifflin Titan Band to be followed by the Laurel Highlands Mustang Band. And let's take a look at some halftime statistics. A scoring recap. A 30-yard run got things on the board for West Mifflin by Carlin Garner, a keeper. Some little bad tackling by the Mustangs allowed him to scamper away for that 30-yard run. The kick was good at that time by Tyler Beck, made it 7-0 with 5:40 to go in the first. On the ensuing possession, the Mustangs were able to answer, with most of the work being done by Jimmy Pierce. 3 long runs, with the highlight being the 18-yard scramble down to the 1-yard line. Lucas Boyle took it in on the pitch to make it 7-7 with the Litza kick with 3:13 to go in the first. Into the second quarter, Cameron Litza put one through from 23 yards out to make it Laurel Highlands 10 and West Mifflin 7. West Mifflin came right back, though, at 7:08 of the second on a 3-yard run by Russell Tyree. The kick was good again, and West Mifflin took the lead at 14-10. But with 6:14 to go in the second, a 6-yard run by Jarvis Cruz after a quick 5-play drive by the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. The kick was good by Litza. That's our halftime score, Laurel Highlands 17, West Mifflin 14. Rick, how do these statistics look?
Well, Gary, these statistics are about as even as the game itself is. For the West Mifflin Titans, Garner was 2 for 8 for 67 yards passing. He had 5 carries for 26 yards, Garner had 5 carries for 26 yards. Tyree had 13 carries for 61 yards. Johnson had 2 carries for 3 yards, and Reed had 6 carries for 30 yards, total of 120 yards. Receiving the 67 yards, Tyree had that 158-yard catch. So altogether, the West Mifflin Titans have 187 yards of offense. For the Mustangs, Jimmy Pierce, 2 for 6 for 39 yards. He had 7 carries for 68 yards on the ground. Cruz had 5 carries for 42 yards and a touchdown. Christian Jones had 4 carries for 19 yards. Lucas Boyle, 3 carries, 24 yards for a touchdown. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs had 192 yards. So 187 to 192 yards, Gary. It's as good a game on paper as it was on the screen.
And we're going to be watching the Laurel Highlands Mustang band here directly, but a little bit of a surprise, I think, from the West Mifflin Titans having a little trouble with the Mustang running game. So we thought coming in that was going to be the key to the game, that Laurel Highlands had to stop that West Mifflin running game with those strong and fast running backs that West Mifflin has. But Jimmy Pierce has once again shown his merit in the first half by that running game in excess of 60 yards for him. And those ball handling skills by Jimmy Pierce just never cease to amaze us, as sometimes it's hard for us to even know who has the ball.
Well, it is exciting to watch him, and as you said, that Jimmy Pierce makes a lot of good decisions in that spread offense, in that triple. He doesn't turn the ball over. He controls it well, holds on to it himself. So it's a lot of fun to watch.
And we're going to be back with second half action. Once again, our halftime score, Laurel Highlands 17, West Mifflin 14.
Central Cab, Coach USA, has been providing the highest quality motor coach charter and tour service to our community for over 39 years. Under the leadership of Dave Mansberry, President and General Manager, our experienced and professional drivers log over 3 million miles per year in our fleet of 57 modern motor coaches. Each coach offers plush interior with reclining seats, DVD players, and are all air-conditioned and restroom equipped. Central Cab is proud of their excellent safety record and has been awarded the highest rating from the United States military and federal Department of Transportation. Central Cab Company is the exclusive transportation provider for the athletic programs at West Virginia University, W&J College, Waynesburg University, and Marshall University, as well as the Washington Wild Things. Central Cab Tours can also plan your vacation. Call today to receive a copy of our tour brochure. With 53 tours ranging from day trips to Pittsburgh to a 9-day cross-country excursion, you are sure to find the perfect getaway. Don't forget to race to the back of our tour brochure for a look at the exciting NASCAR tours we offer. Central Cab Tours can also customize a group tour package for your organization or help with your fundraising goals. Call our staff to learn more. Remember, Central Cab Company will focus on the details so you can focus on the fun.
Welcome back to Mustang Field. Mustangs holding on to a 17-14 lead, and they will be kicking off to begin our second half. Number 13, Cameron Leitza, to do the honors for the Mustangs, as the West Mifflin Titans will have the first possession of the second half. Wind has died down almost completely here. It was blowing 15 to 20 miles per hour at the beginning of the game, and the flag is basically limp in the southern end zone as Leitza runs up and short kick this time, going to be taken at the 35-yard line and almost squirts through, and West Mifflin will have great field position. Caught there, number 8, 22, Devon Saltler, tackled there by number 12 for the Mustangs, Ryan Fike.
Well, Leitz is a good kicker, so that was a strategic kick there. That wasn't a missed kick.
No doubt about that. A couple long returns by West Mifflin in the first half had the Mustangs thinking otherwise, but it sets up West Mifflin at very good field position at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10. High backfield, and this is Reed getting around right side, and he's going to get about 7 yards on first down.
Tackled by Sloboda and Pierce.
Sloboda and Pierce pulled down number 28 for West Mifflin, Howard Reed.
Laurel Highlands had the momentum there in the second quarter, Gary, and I'm sure that the coach Brazo mentioning that to his team and the West Mifflin Titans in the locker room there.
No doubt about that.
Trying to get them fired up.
2nd down and 2 as an 8-yard gain puts the West Mifflin Titans already in Mustang territory at the 47. Up the middle again, this is Reed, and he breaks through the first wave. He'll have the first down. Tackle there by Jimmy Pierce.
Howard Reed.
Inside the 45 to the 43-yard line.
They want to come out fast the second half.
Pierce came up quickly on that tackle, and Jimmy Pierce, he's a very strong wrestler too for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, so he showed that talent in tackling here from that safety position. Just underway here in the second half. West Mifflin with their first second half possessions. 1st and 10 at the 43. Brings in motion and fakes a handoff and keeps it himself. This is Garner. Cuts up the middle, and he is very shifty once he gets into that secondary. Picks up at least 10. He's very close to the first down. At the bottom of the pack there is number 28, Eisler. Gets up slowly, but picking up 9 on the play is Carlin Garner. Once he decides he's turning it up the field, he really turns on the jets, and
he really slides through the defense.
Absolutely.
In between players.
I call that like a slippery runner. Slithers through there as the Mustangs unable to get a good lick on him. 2nd and 1. Up the middle to Reed. He breaks it to the outside. And there's a flag thrown in from the referee.
Hit very hard by Jimmy Pierce. Took him off his feet.
And let's see what the call is going to be. They're going to hold the marker, so let's see what the call is going to be. It's a face mask against the offense.
Holding. Holding?
Holding?
Holding.
Thought it was holding call. That's going to be pushing back 10 yards from the point of the foul. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and probably 8 yards to go. So they had the first down, had the play stood, but now it's going to be 2nd down and 8.
Laurel Highlands needs a break. Two quick first downs by West Mifflin. They do not want the momentum to turn back.
Receivers right and left, eye backfield. Here's a pitch out left. Trying to contain, but now breaking through is Reed. He has the corner and almost breaks it. Gets it down to about the 31-yard line. That's going to be a first down. It looked like the Mustangs had it contained as coming up quickly to force the play was Kobe McKnight, number 31. But Reed broke it right inside him and was able to scoot past the Mustang defense and get it out of bounds at the 29-yard line for another West Mifflin first down.
This drive, Gary, you can really see how fast
Howard Reed.
Reed is. He just takes off, blasts off.
Absolutely, and now high backfield again. Doing a blocking from that fullback position. Johnson too, and they're up the middle and hit right at the line this time. Number 84, Campbell for the Mustangs, holds that to a short 1.5-yard gain. Reed getting all of the carries here in the second half so far.
2nd and 8.
Tailback by committee for West Mifflin with Russell Tyree waiting in the wings.
Well, they definitely had a strategy change. They were mixing it up. This is straight up the middle.
Double tight end, and this is Garner. Cuts it up. And again, he just makes tacklers miss down to close to the 20-yard line. It's going to be about 3rd and 1 at the 20-yard line.
Close to a first down.
Pickup of 8 on the play.
About 6 inches.
This is definitely 4-down territory for West Mifflin, though, so it's a very short 3rd down. Mustangs need to hold here on 3rd down as West Mifflin is just chewing up the clock here in the 3rd quarter. And here's Reed. He'll have the first. Breaks it into the secondary. Brought down again there by Pierce. He's coming up from that safety position, and they may be seeing that from their coaches up in the box, as Pierce is really cheating up into the defense to make some tackles. Might be able to catch him coming up too quick on a short post over the middle.
What's got to be concerning Zach Just is that his guys aren't even touching Reed until he's 4 or 5 yards down the field.
1st and 10 at the 15. Here's Reed again, and he's tackled at about the 13-yard line. Tackle there. Coach Christopher again on the tackle for the Mustangs. Give him 3, 2nd and 7.
Gary, they're running a lot of traps left and right, and Reed's got a lane there.
He's able to make that couple stutter steps to his left or right and make Mustang tacklers miss. Here's Garner now, and he is hitting the backfield. Tackle from behind. That's Ramsey, number 53.
He wasn't going anywhere.
Just got him by the ankles, and he'll lose a yard on that play. Beautiful tackle there by Ramsey. 3rd down and call it 7.5. Ball's at the 13-yard line.
I don't think it's too hard to predict what the next play is. Probably Reed off tackle, off guard.
Garner up the middle to Johnson. No, Garner keeps it. He's going to pitch it out. Has him on the corner, and a good tackle out at the 13-yard line by number 24, Ty Mickens. On the tackle, a gain of only about a half a yard on that play. He's going to bring up 4th and 6.5 yards. And West Mifflin's going to go for it again on 4th down with 5:40 to go. They've had the ball the entire 3rd quarter. This possession is over 6.5 minutes in.
That wasn't
4th down and 7.
That wasn't a clean pitch, Gary. He had to kind of come back for that ball a little bit.
Garner fakes the. Now he's going to keep it himself. Looking over the middle. Has a man wide open in the end zone for the West Mifflin touchdown. Number 3, Dorian Johnson. Great awareness that time by Carlin Garner as he just moved out to his right side, looked in the end zone. The Mustangs all came up to try to make the tackle on Carlin Johnson, and he finds number 3, Dorian Johnson, in the end zone for the touchdown at the 5:20 mark to go.
Well, he sold that run too, Gary, and the linebackers bit, and he was wide open for that catch.
And it is good. So West Mifflin on their first possession holds the ball for 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and they take the lead 21-17 here at the 5:20 mark of the 3rd. We'll be back on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by State Representative Tim Mahoney of the 51st Legislative District. With offices in Uniontown and Chalk Hill, Representative Mahoney is dedicated to providing the best leadership and quality representation to his constituents. He can be reached at 66A Lebanon Avenue in Uniontown, 724-438-6100, and in Chalk Hill at 2925 National Pike, 724-437-2521. Good luck to all of the area teams from State Representative Tim Mahoney of the 51st Legislative District.
Deep for the Mustangs, Livingston and Boyle. West Mifflin has kicked away from the deep return men after the first 2 long returns for Laurel Highlands. Here's Beck, and he'll dribble it deep, on the ground again. And jumping on it there for the Mustangs to secure it is number 30, Jacob Dukeman. So the Mustangs now facing a 4-point deficit, 21-17, with their first possession of the second half.
First half was very even, Gary. 190 yards to 187 yards. Each had a fumble, each had an interception.
Here's Pierce now with 3 receivers to his right. Has a motion man, hands it up the middle. And up front, that'll be a 4-yard run. I think that was Cruz. That is Pierce, no, on a keeper.
To the 43-yard line.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Second and 5.
Here's Pierce looking out here to Livingston. Has it with the blockers in front, trying to get that first down. He needs to stay ahead of the 49-yard line, and I think he did get the first down. So the flanker screen out here to Livingston gains 6 yards and a first down for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs at the 49-yard line with 4:41 to go here in the third. Mustangs now trailing 21-17.
Laurel Highlands stopped West Mifflin in the red zone on 4th down in the first half. Couldn't do it on that first drive.
Little movement, but no call. This is Cruz trying to break some tackles. He gets around the left end, and he twists and turns for about 4 yards. Up there to make the tackle for West Mifflin. Leg number 29, Walker Bakewell, around that right side, as well as number 3, Dorian Johnson. 2nd and 7. Pierce in the pistol, has Cruz behind him. Hands it inside to Cruz, and he again tries to spin off tackles, but he's knocked down at the 44-yard line. Tackle there by number 59 for West Mifflin, Darwin Spencer. Give him about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up a all-important 3rd down and 4. Looks like we have an injured Mustang down on the field as the officials blow the whistle. Let's see if we can pick up who that injured Mustang is. The training staff will come out.
Looks like that's Logan Miller, Gary, number 75. He's a big force on that offensive line.
And that's going to give us an opportunity to take an injury timeout, both on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network. The Uniontown Chiropractic Center is proud to help sponsor the Laurel Highlands athletic teams and its staff. The center is celebrating its 30th year anniversary under the direction of Dr. Garrett Breakiron. The staff is comprised of Dr. Kurt Sturdivant, Dr. Gregory Hogan, and 7 chiropractic assistants. The Uniontown Chiropractic Center offers in-house x-ray, multiple therapy procedures, and massage, as well as a 4,000 square foot exercise rehabilitation area. The center not only treats spinal conditions, but performs therapy and exercise rehabilitation for post-surgical hip, knee, and shoulder conditions. Appointments can be made by calling 724-437-1910, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. and Saturday 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Dr. Breakiron and his staff would like to recognize the outstanding work that John Kazarik has provided for the past 25 years as the voice of the Mustangs. We're back on the South Union Township Sports Network, waiting to be joined once again by WMBS, and being helped off the field, Logan Miller. He's an important cog in that Mustang offensive and defensive line. And we're going to have to see who comes in to replace him.
I think Brandon Chury
He has been in also. He plays a lot, so Jury's a good man to be in there, and it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Here's a quick pitch to Boyle, and he is knocked down at the 45-yard line. Good tackle that time by West Mifflin, number 4 for Jason Macklin. Sets up a 4th down and 4 at the 45-yard line. Risky position on the field here for the Mustangs, but it looks like they're going to go for it with 3:07 to go. Just their first possession here in the 3rd quarter as West Mifflin held the ball. Now what do we have? We got a penalty flag, and that's going to be an illegal procedure against the Mustangs. And that's going to push it back another 5 yards, and it's probably going to change the strategy by Coach Justice. He's going to send out the punt team.
And for those of you, I don't know how many of you out there tweet, but I am tweeting. Tell your kids that I'm tweeting the updates on the WMBS Twitter feed.
And on for the punt is Jimmy Pierce. Good snap. Rugby kick by his left foot. Sends it down the field, and it's going to be caught at the 10, and he breaks through that first wave. Now out to the 30. Can't be brought down till the 35-yard line.
They should have had him back there. They had 2 guys.
Flag back at about the 35-yard line. Rick, sorry.
They had him covered. There was 2 Mustangs within arm's length. He caught the ball and blasted off before they could even get their hands on him.
They were standing there waiting for him to catch it. Should have been able to put him down much deeper than the 35-yard line, but let's see what the call is. He's talking to West Mifflin sideline, so
it was good coverage. They just had to get him down.
Coming across now is our referee, Michael Eskoviak. Illegal participation against Laurel Highlands is declined. So that will set up West Mifflin with a 21-17 lead at their own 34-yard line. 2:38 to go here in the 3rd. West Mifflin with a long drive to start the second half to take the lead, and almost all on the ground. And this is Reed. He was the ball carrier, and 4 Mustangs grab him around the right side that time. Campbell, Petrus. Also over there, number 5, Makita. Edenfield coming all the way from the right side, so a loss on the play of about a half a yard. 2nd down and 10.5. 45 is Petrus. He was also over there strong on the play.
It's been pretty much Reed this whole 3rd quarter.
High backfield again. And they're going to fake the handoff to Reed this time. Roll to the left, and there's a pass out. It could be intercepted, but no! Coming back to make the catch. Beautiful play there by the tight end for West Mifflin, number 44. Michael Congdon. It looked like it was going to be picked off, but he did exactly what he was supposed to do, come back for the ball at about the 47-yard line. He came back a good 7 yards to get that floating pass from Garner.
Well, Eisler's kicking himself because he was zeroing that thing in,
so
zeroing that ball in.
McKnight. 2 of them had an opportunity to pick that off, but the tight end for West Mifflin comes up with the catch and the 1st down.
Nice tight pass.
Here's the option right. Garner looking. There's late pitch to Reed, and Edenfield tracks him down, but he's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play, maybe 5. Into Mustang territory.
That was another late pitch. I know you want to wait.
Petrus on the tackle. I'm sorry?
I'm sorry. I know you want to wait as long as you can, Gary, but when a guy's got his arm on you, that can lead to a bad pitch. If he keeps waiting and waiting like that, it could be a problem.
Ended up with a 5-yard gain, though, on the play, so 2nd down and 5. West Mifflin controlling the action in the 3rd quarter here, really possessing the ball and keeping that Mustang offense off the field. And here's the fullback up the middle for West Mifflin.
You got a couple.
Maurice Johnson. He'll pick up about 3, setting up 3rd down and 2 with just 25 seconds to go here in the 3rd. There have only been 3 possessions in the third quarter. West Mifflin with the long first possession, 6 minutes and 40 seconds with the score. Mustangs came back and held the ball into West Mifflin territory, but after a penalty on fourth down had to punt it away, and it looks like West Mifflin's going to let this third quarter run out. As it runs down, our third quarter score, West Mifflin 21, Laurel Highlands 17. We'll be back with the exciting fourth quarter right after this on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
We're back on the South Union Township Sports Network, about to be joined once again by WMBS as West Mifflin is facing a 3rd down and 2 at the Mustang 44-yard line, just starting the fourth quarter. 3rd and 2, Garner under center. And it's a deep handoff and hit in the backfield immediately as the Mustangs, Petrus and Cody Christopher say hello to Tyree, who had just come in the game. I'm sorry, that was still Reed. And he loses 3 yards on that play. Huge 3rd down play by the Mustangs. Sets up 4th down and 5 at the 46.5-yard line. And it looks like West Mifflin, for I think just the second time, has brought out their punter for the evening. That's Brody Belante. Mustangs have 9 men up on the line. They come hard, almost blocked by Sloboda, but the ball's going to roll deep into Mustang territory all the way down to the 2-yard line. So a great West Mifflin roll after the punt just was released by Belante, and it rolled from the 20-yard line all the way down to the 2, where the Mustangs will set up 1st and 10 with 11:06 to go.
Interesting development, Gary. Our statistician, Andy Dykert, noticed that Tyree had not been out on the field in the second half. He had 61 yards in the first half. I look over and he has his foot off, his tape off of his ankle, on his left ankle, and looks like he's nicked up.
So we're going to have Reed for West Mifflin the rest of the way, looks like. And here's Pierce. He's going to take it himself around left side, and he's going to be brought down quickly for a very short gain around the left end. Tackle there by number 6 for West Mifflin, Maurice Johnson. It's a gain of only about a half a yard. 2nd down.
I didn't mean that Reed was a step down at all.
Absolutely
he has 39 yards in the second half.
Here's Pierce now in the air, up the middle. Sloboda with the catch at the 21. Short post to Sloboda, right between the zone. Tackled there by number 13, Brody Belante, but nice pass by Jimmy Pierce, just right between the seam at the hash mark. 1st and 10, Mustangs at the 21.
Nice 5-step drop. Great read by Jimmy.
He'll do it again. Same play. Looks like now he's in trouble trying to get away. He's going to be sacked back at the 13. Not what the Mustangs needed at that point.
Tackled by Dylan Boydus.
And he's going to lose 10 yards on that play. Back to the 13-yard line. Make it an 8-yard loss. 2nd down and 18. So just when the Mustangs got themselves out from underneath their own goalpost, Pierce takes a sack for an 8-yard loss. He's going to look again. It's a screen in the middle. It has set up. Here's Jones with room, and blockers in front. Steps out to the left side, past the 30 to the 32-yard line. Christian Jones on a 20-yard gain. That's going to be a Mustang first down. It depends on the spot, though. They've pushed him back to about the 31-yard line, and I believe he still has the first down. Let's see. Referees are calling it a Mustang first down.
Well, that was a great setup for that screen.
They just let them all come in. There was about 7 linemen in Pierce's face. He just lofted it right over top of them, and Jones had clean sailing. But now Pierce tries to go around the left side, breaks 1 tackle. He'll gain about 1.
Dylan Gross set up that screen that really broke that big play.
Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 9. Mustangs with a 4-point deficit and 9:23 to go here in the 4th. Now we have a timeout called by West Mifflin.
They're a little
rattled. They did not like what they saw as the Mustangs have a 2nd down and 8 at their own 33-yard line. With this timeout, we'll have a timeout on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network.
The Mustangs will be away for our final regular season.
Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustang football team from the Laurel Highlands Football Boosters.
Here we go, Mustangs, here we go. 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 Who are you rooting for?
Welcome back from the timeout on the South Union Township Sports Network. Mustangs facing a 2nd down and 8. 9:20 to go here in the 4th. Ball at their own 33-yard line. Jimmy Pierce in the pistol. Hands off up front to Cruz. That's Jones who came into the game, and he'll drag a couple tacklers for about 4 yards. Hanging on there for dear life was number 10 for West Mifflin, Warren Johnson. Quickly to the line, Pierce. That 3rd down, pitch out to Boyle. Gets 1 block, cuts it up, and he is very close to the first down. Tackle there by number 5, Marquise Martin. Lucas Boyle just put his foot in the ground, took it up the field for that first down.
I love that block by Sloboda. I love those blocks. There's no stats for him, but he's the one that broke that play.
No doubt about it. He had his man sealed and allowed Lucas Boyle to just cut up right behind that block for the first down Mustangs. And here comes Edenfield inside. He's going to carry it to the 42-yard line. Just a quick inside slant by Edenfield. He comes from the wide left position, just runs straight down the line, and it cuts it up the field. Pierce hits him in stride, and he picks up a quick 6. 2nd and 4 for the Mustangs. Still in their own territory at the 47.5-yard line. Pierce now looking deep, has a man open, and what do we have? No contact. Livingston had a step, but it was too far.
It was pretty good defense there. Pretty good defense by Belmonte.
Absolutely. The West Mifflin defenders had Livingston stride for stride on that one. It brings up 3rd down and 4.5 from the Mustangs' 47-yard line with 8:03 to go here in the 3rd. Mustangs needing to do something with this drive. Here's Pierce. He's going to pitch it to Boyle again and doesn't get a block this time. As he's trying to ball's on the ground. Now what do we have?
Number 33, Hunter Sloboda from Laurel Highlands.
And West Mifflin's pointing as if they have it. Sloboda was on but holding the ball there is number 21 Boyle. So it is going to be 4th down. The Mustangs are going to have to punt again
33 ran
in their own territory at the 47-yard line. But the offense is staying on the field, but now just calls for the punt team. Clock starts with 7:50 to go. Mustangs unable to sustain a scoring drive. Just one score in the second half by West Mifflin has them out to that 21-17 lead. Pierce, he's going to fake it, gets one block, gets two blocks. No, I don't think he made it.
He's close, but I think he's
He's a half a yard short. He just took that snap and ran right up the middle. Curious fake play as he ran right into the heart of the defense. And West Mifflin stops him at the 49-yard line, make it the 50-yard line. They will take over right at midfield as a West Mifflin player is down. Number 51 for West Mifflin, Gerald Brown, is right at the 50-yard line. He was in on the tackle by Pierce. And West Mifflin will take over, and we're going to take a quick injury timeout here on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network.
Smith, Lewis, and Chess, financial advisors of Uniontown, would like to wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs football team and their coaches to have a successful season this year. Go Mustangs! Good luck to the Mustangs from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Robert Schiffbar.
Back on the South Union Township Sports Network, Gerald Brown being assisted by the training staff of West Mifflin. But a very important play on the fake punt by Laurel Highlands, trying to pick up the first down. Came up about a yard short at the 50-yard line. Jimmy Pierce just took that snap and went into his familiar rugby-style punting, but just took off right up the middle.
Coach,
right into the middle of that defense, and the West Mifflin Titans will take over.
Coach just came out and asked Jimmy why he went up the middle instead of going around, because it was wide open on the outside.
Now West Mifflin will look to seal things, and there is Reed off the left side, hit at the point of attack, a gain of about 3 on the play. Tackle there by, I think, Christopher
Petrus and McKnight.
Number 45. Chad Petrus and number 28, Brandon Eisler.
Eisler also in on the tackle. 2nd and 7 for West Mifflin. Important defensive possession here for the Mustangs, as West Mifflin has shown the ability to ball control here in the second half. I believe we've only had 5 total possessions by both teams. Here's the end around, and it's going to be number 2 for West Mifflin. Has room down to the 35, 30, inside the 20, and he's going to break it for the West Mifflin touchdown.
That was set up.
Mustangs over pursuing, and Dorian Foreman came with the end around from his right flanker position and just outran the Mustang defense around the left side for the touchdown. That's a 47-yard touchdown run for Dorian Farmer. Important point now to come with a 10-point lead right now.
That was
27-17.
Sorry, that was set up by the steady diet of Reed up the middle, and that sweep, they bit on it. They pursued up the middle.
On for the kick is Beck, and low line drive, but I think he got it through, and he did. So that pushes the lead out to 11 for West Mifflin at 28-17 with 6:41 to go here in the fourth. We'll be back on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network. The Uniontown Chiropractic Center is proud to help sponsor the Laurel Highlands athletic teams and its staff. The center is celebrating its 30th year anniversary under the direction of Dr. Garrett Breakiron. The staff is comprised of Dr. Kurt Sturdivant, Dr. Gregory Hogan, and 7 chiropractic assistants. The Uniontown Chiropractic Center offers in-house x-ray, multiple therapy procedures, and massage, as well as a 4,000 square foot exercise rehabilitation area. The center not only treats spinal conditions, but performs therapy and exercise rehabilitation for post-surgical hip, knee, and shoulder conditions. Appointments can be made by calling 724-437-1910, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. and Saturday 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Dr. Breakiron and his staff would like to recognize the outstanding work that John Kazarik has provided for the past 25 years as the voice of the Mustangs. We're back on the South Union Township Sports Network. About to be joined by WMBS, and Mustangs now trailing by 11. Will need 2 scores, whether it be 2 touchdowns or a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Beck on for the kick now. Here's the low bouncing kick again as West Mifflin trying to keep the ball away from those deep receivers for the Mustangs. Campbell picks it up at the 37 and takes it over the 40-yard line. So the Mustangs with good field position, but needing to have some kind of a quick strike here with 6:38 to go, and West Mifflin showing the ability to possess the ball here in the second half.
Laurel Highlands is going to have to strike quick here.
Pierce in the pistol has Jones behind him at fullback.
6 guys on the line.
And it's going to be Pierce. He is hit immediately at the line of scrimmage as West Mifflin looking for that keeper by Pierce. He's been pretty bottled up here in the second half. Second down and 10. Livingston comes out to the left. Pierce getting the call from the sideline. Double wing position. Here's Pierce. He's going to hand it off, and hit in the backfield is Cruz, and all kind of penetration by West Mifflin now. Hit by 2, maybe 3 West Mifflin defenders. Back to the 39-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 12. Big play now for Laurel Highlands. Pierce going back, looking for that screen again, has him over the middle, and it's caught by Boyle. Had to turn around, the ball was thrown behind him. He stopped and went back to his right over the middle, bobbled it for a second, but pulled it in for the Mustang first down in Laurel Highlands territory. I'm sorry, in West Mifflin territory at the 46-yard line. Now West Mifflin is offside. Jumping quickly from the right side, number 58 for West Mifflin. Nevin Cardamone, he was pulled off by the Catons of Pierce, and it's going to be a 5-yard mark off against West Mifflin. Down to the 41-yard line, 1st and 5. 5:33 to go now here on a running clock as Jimmy Pierce sets them up. 6 guys up on the line now. Here's the pass out in the flat, and this is Boyle. Need to get out of bounds. as he only gains about 4 yards, but the clock management needs to be a key for this point. He stayed in bounds. Gain on the play of about 3. It's going to be 2nd and 2, but he doesn't get out of bounds, and the clock keeps running now at 5:07.
As a matter of fact, he made a point. He planted his foot to stay in bounds. That was curious.
Here's up the middle Cruz. He'll have the first down and carrying defenders inside the 35 to about the 31-yard line. That'll stop the clock briefly for the first down.
The good news is that Laurel Highlands runs a no-huddle offense, so they're ready and they're up on the line.
This is nothing new for them as Pierce is quickly to the line. Takes a quick snap. Fakes the handoff, looking deep. Now does he get rid of it or get out of bounds? And he does get out of bounds. It's going to be a loss on the play of about 1. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage, but he did get out of bounds on the left side to stop the clock with 4:42 to go.
He was waiting for Boyle to get loose.
We have another injured Titan inside the Mustang bench area. Can't pick up that number, but the training staff for West Mifflin comes streaking across in the bench area number 6 for West Mifflin. That's Maurice Johnson. And that'll give us another opportunity for a quick 30-second timeout here on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network.
The injured Titan is number 6, Maurice Johnson. Ready for our second down. Quick baseball score.
Back on both the South Union Township Sports Network and WMBS. It's 2nd down and 10 for the Mustangs at the 32-yard line. Pierce looking for the quick slant to Livingston. He has him down to the 15, inside the 10-yard line to about the 9. Streaking across the middle.
23-yard strike.
Livingston with the catch. First down Mustangs right at the 10. It's 1st and goal right at the 10-yard line. And Pierce is going to pitch out now to Boyle. Has it blocker around the right side. Can he make the corner? He's down to the 3rd, and he's drilled at about the 3-yard line. Making the tackle out of there was Brody Belante for West Mifflin. But Boyle is down to the 2-yard line, I believe. Give him the 2.5.
3-yard line. It's
2nd and goal.
As important as the yardage, Gary, he got out of bounds. That's crucial.
Pierce hands it now, a pitch out again. A Boyle trips in the backfield. He went down at the 5-yard line. Another nice play there by Pierce to get it to Boyle, but he just lost his footing back to the 5-yard line now. Clock running at 4:10 to go. 3rd and goal from the 5.
Hard to believe I just saw that.
Tripped over the 5-yard line. Now here's Pierce. Rolling, looking in the end zone. Out of the end zone. Jimmy Pierce pass intended for Ian Edenfield in the back of the end field. In the back of the end zone, it was too high. He could not get it. It's going to be 4th and 5.
Edenfield was crossing by the goalpost, Gary, but he had Lucas Boyle wide open in the corner and just didn't see him.
So now we're going to go for the field goal. Probably a smart move down 11 with 3:58 to go. Litza on with 4th and 5. It's down and up. And the kick is no good. He pulled it to the left. Field goal attempt by Cameron Litza from 24 yards out is no good. Mustangs come up empty. 28-17 remains the score. West Mifflin on top. Wow.
Well, that's the advantage of having a kicker usually. Cameron Litza is pretty automatic. But nothing's automatic, I guess.
Well, the Steelers have proven that. So.
Wait, which kicker did they prove it with?
That ball will be on the 20-yard line after the missed field goal. High school rules is brought out to the 20-yard line. The ball was inside the 5 at one point. Mustangs had it 2nd and goal at the 2 and went backwards and unable to score. So now West Mifflin will be looking to run clock as they hand it off to Reed inside and pulling for the ball. Petrus is on him, as well as who is it at the bottom, number 59 for the Mustangs, Cody Christopher. Gain of about 1.5 yards. Second down, but all-important clock now down to 3:27 to go. Mustangs needing 2 scores. Great effort on both sides of the ball here tonight by West Mifflin and Laurel Highlands. And West Mifflin ball control in the second half is the story. Now using the entire play clock, Garner, and it looks like that will be a delay. Dead ball delay of game against West Mifflin with 3:02 to go.
One thing that the Mustangs have to be happy about, they're losing now, they lost to TJ, is that they can play with these guys now. That's something that we haven't seen for the last 3 or 4 years.
We like to say that, Rick, but after Wednesday night with the Pirates losing, we made it to the playoffs 3 years in a row, but it's still an empty feeling when you lose. 2:44 to go now. Clock restarted after the penalty. 2nd and 14, and this will be Reed again off right side, and he's hit. No, this is Garner. He kept it, and he's in the open. Now being chased by Livingston. Inside Mustang territory, tries to cut it back, cuts it back again, still on his feet, down to the 22-yard line. The Mustangs sucked in by the fake to Reed inside, and Garner just kept it around left end and outran most of the Mustang defense all the way down to the 21-yard line of Laurel Highlands. That's a backbreaker, Rick.
It is, 61-yard backbreaker.
Taking the chain crew twice as long to get down the field than it did for Garner.
Well, you have to give the West Mifflin coaching staff credit for adjusting and changing their game plan, their offensive game plan, and making this happen in the second half. That's a big adjustment that they made.
High backfield now and this will be Reed up the middle, and the Mustang defense just hanging on as Reed pushes ahead for about 6 yards. Down to the 16-yard line.
And that clock keeps running.
We're inside 2 minutes at 1:50 on a running clock. 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line. And once again, West Mifflin will just stay in that huddle. Mustangs do have timeouts. They're going to have to start taking those.
Mustangs
for whatever faint hopes they may have.
They have 3, and West Mifflin has 2.
So Garner, again, deep handoff to Reed up the middle, and he's going to push ahead to about the 13-yard line. So we're bringing up 3rd down, and Mustangs do take a timeout now. 3rd and 2. Mustangs call timeout.
Good timeout.
With West Mifflin leading 28-17. 1:17 to go here in the 4th. Right back on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Back on the South Union Township Sports Network, 3rd down and 2 with 1:17 to go here in the 4th quarter. West Mifflin up 28-17. And power I backfield is Reed up the middle, hit in the backfield by Christopher, and he just drags him down.
Howard Reed stopped by the Mustangs, number 59, Cody Christopher.
Big hit by Cody Christopher on 3rd and 2, pushes West Mifflin back 2 yards. It's now 4th and 2 with 1:12 to go. Mustangs take their 2nd timeout. They just have 1 timeout remaining. We're going to keep it here for this quick timeout by the Mustangs. Now with West Mifflin facing a 4th down and 3 at the 14-yard line. A minute 12 to go. Mustangs trailing by 11, 28-17. Have to try to grab for that football, hopefully get a turnover. But it's a real monumental mountain to get over with 2 scoring attempts needed by the Mustangs.
Well, the story of the second half, Gary, Reed, 15 carries for 48 yards. But it wasn't just the yardage. It was the momentum and the control of the second half.
And also Carlin Garner with some very nice runs and that backbreaker right here at the end, all the way deep in their own territory down to the 20-yard line. 4th down, and he's going to pitch it out here to Reed. He cuts it up, and he's going to be hit for a loss. Mustangs will take that last time out as Petrus streaks in there to take down Reed for a 3-yard loss. So it's a turnover on downs to the Mustangs with a minute 8 to go. Our score 28-17. Quickly out on the field, Jimmy Pierce, as West Mifflin's a little disorganized, trying to get their defense back out there. Now we have a whistle. Timeout called by West Mifflin. They did not like what was occurring with a minute 8 to go. I don't think they had 11 men on the field, Rick. And they're going to take a timeout. Give us a chance for our last timeout here on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
We're back quickly on the South Union Township Sports Network. Action ready to resume with a minute 8 to go. And the Mustangs, 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Here's Pierce out to Livingston, and he'll make that catch. Good catch out at about the 27-yard line, sliding under it. Stops the clock briefly for the first down at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10.
That saves some timeouts for Laurel Highlands.
Here's Pierce again over the middle, and that was a high hit. That could be a penalty, I would think. A high hit on number 5 for the Mustangs. Dakota Makita took it right across the chops.
That was Dorian Foreman that laid him out.
Wow. Incomplete, 2nd down and 10. Pierce looking. Now he's going to take it up the middle, tries to break one tackle, does, but the pursuit by West Mifflin is now going to get him at about the 34-yard line. With 44 seconds to go, no timeouts left for the Mustangs.
Laurel Highlands has 1 left.
Pierce looking now over the middle again, and it's Livingston with the circus catch up in the air, and it's going to be picked off by West Mifflin. Livingston had it. He was hit by one West Mifflin defender. He started to juggle it. Another defender hit him, and the ball popped straight up in the air and intercepted by number 4, Jason Macklin, and Livingston is down at the 50-yard line, but now he's up under his own power. And I believe that's going to do it with West Mifflin picking off the pass in Mustang territory at the 48-yard line with just 28 seconds to go. Victory formation for West Mifflin, with Mustangs not going to be able to stop the clock enough to do anything with this 28 seconds. And Rick, tough defeat here for the Mustangs tonight, trying to go 5-1 in the Big Ten Conference, and really had a great effort leading at halftime 17-14, but 2 scores in the second half by West Mifflin are going to give them this road victory
That and the ball control. I mean, they controlled it. We don't keep the time of possession on our stats, I don't think, but it had to be more than half of the.
Well, the first possession they had of the second half was 6 minutes and 40 seconds, resulting in the touchdown at the 5:20 mark as the clock clicks down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to do it here from the Mustang Field. West Mifflin pulls off the victory over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, 28-17. And we'll be back with a quick wrap-up after these messages on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network.
Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by State Representative Tim Mahoney of the 51st Legislative District. With offices in Uniontown and Chalk Hill, Representative Mahoney is dedicated to providing the best leadership and quality representation to his constituents. He can be reached at 66A Lebanon Avenue in Uniontown, 724-438-6100, and in Chalk Hill at 2925 National Pike, 724-437-2521. Good luck to all of the area teams from State Representative Tim Mahoney of the 51st Legislative District.
Welcome back to Mustang Field as the Laurel Highlands Mustangs fall to the West Mifflin Titans 28-17. Dropping the Mustangs' record to 4-2 in conference and raising the West Mifflin Titans' record to 4-2. All-important tiebreaker between West Mifflin and Laurel Highlands now in West Mifflin's favor. When you look at the end of the season, this may be a very important game for West Mifflin, as we would be looking at 4 teams from the conference trying to vie for those playoff spots. So West Mifflin able to pull off the victory 28-17. Our halftime score had the Mustangs up 17-14 with all of the momentum. But coming out of the locker room in the second half, West Mifflin took the kickoff and held the ball for 6 minutes and 40 seconds, culminated in a Garner to Johnson 13-yard pass on 4th down in the middle of the end zone that put West Mifflin up 20-17. The kick by Beck was good, and it was a 4-point lead, 21-17 at that time. The Mustangs had a long drive of their own, but it ended deep in West Mifflin territory. They had it 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line, went backwards on one play, and then unable to complete the drive, tried the field goal, but was unsuccessful at that point also. Getting the final score of the game was West Mifflin at 6:41 to go in the fourth quarter when Dorian Foreman took the end around 47 yards for the touchdown. The Beck kick was good, and that was our final, 28-17. Ball control in the second half was the story, and the running game for West Mifflin really took over. And once they were able to establish that running game up the middle and off tackles, the Mustangs were over pursuing, and that resulted in that long run by Dorian Foreman for the final touchdown of the game. 28-17. Rick, what do we have statistic-wise?
Well, the statistics don't tell the whole story, but I guess they do in some cases. Jimmy Pierce, 10 for 18 for 138 yards. He had about 100 yards in the second half. He also had 15 carries for 76 yards. Cruz had 9 carries for 52 yards. Jones had 5 carries for 24, and Boyle had 7 for 33. West Mifflin had 288 yards on the ground, about 100 yards more than the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, and those were plays right up the middle by Reed. Reed had 76 yards, but it was all ball control.
The majority of those yards in the second half by Howard Reed, coming in for Tyree, who was nicked up in the first half, and got to give him credit coming off the bench for West Mifflin and really putting on a show with his running attack in the second half. Very strong running. The Mustangs were hitting hard and tackling pretty well, but they just could not get off the field on defense. And with that ball control and the 2 scores put up by West Mifflin in the second half. That was the story. So the Mustangs will have to go down to Ringgold next week and try to get back on the winning track. And we'll have that bonus coverage. Actually, I think we're the primary game next week on WMBS, with bonus coverage being the Uniontown game. And we're going to have that on both WMBS as well as South Union Township. And this post-game wrap-up has been sponsored by Jason Scott, South Union Township Supervisor. Jason Scott, candidate for South Union Township Supervisor, the sponsor of our post-game wrap-up on WMBS. And we're going to call that an evening here for WMBS, and look forward to hearing from you and talking to you next week from Joe Montana Stadium. Good night, everyone. The final score, West Mifflin 28, Laurel Highlands 17. On the South Union Township Sports Network, tonight game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, J.R. Wheeler, Gary Smith, and their staff. This has been Gary Frankhouser, Rick Frank, and Jerry Dupay on the South Union Township Sports Network.